All right, welcome everybody here to the Dirtdog International Racing Network. How are you doing out there tonight? We are doing our developmental series, continuing on with that here. Everything will be pointed on dirt street stocks to kick off the show here tonight, followed by the 360 sprint cars, and then the tail off the end of the night. We have the legend cars coming up. So that is our show for tonight going into this forward here. So we just want to say thank you and welcome coming out. Thank you for coming out and welcome to the Dirtdog International Racing Network. And we're going to have to ask you, it's that time already. We're going to have to ask you to please stand up so we can do tonight's National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So far, 5 drivers filing on in here to come compete here with the Dirtdog International Racing Network's developmental series. But one of these guys will be able to take home the victory tonight. Who will it be? Will it be Nick? Will it be Chummy? Will it be Matthew Richmond? Will it be Grady Eban? I don't know. Find out here in just a few moments as these guys wind out the time in their practice. Alrighty, these guys are going to be finishing up their practice here, and we are going to head on over to check out tonight's Lamb's Motorsports weather report of the evening. It looks like it says 82 degrees Fahrenheit, but I can't tell. That glare is just blurry to me. There it is, 82, 61% humidity, partly cloudy with 6 miles an hour winds here. We are not at Lanier. It is lying. Quit lying to us, you fibbers. Changing all that stuff, and it's not changing for me. So, with that being said, we're here at Volusia Speedway, the little over quarter mile, almost half mile, egg-shaped oval. Ready to rip, rock, and roll. There's 7 of us in here ready to go. Mr. Jordan LaFon making his way up in here. Matthew Richmond, Carson Reaper Cherry, the Lamb brothers, Jeff and Nick Lamb, ready to rip, rock, and roll. So, without further ado, we are going to head right in to tonight's heat for the Dirt Street Stocks. And we got to pull up the grid here now. Starting there on the pole, we got the number 37 machine. Ooh. That's Nicholas Lamb with Lamb's Motorsports. To the outside of him, we got the number 93 with Holly Carbs, Matthew Richmond. Grady E-Man, and then 74 purple machine there. Look at that thing on point. Chummy Miller in the 04 TJ Travels machine. Jeff Lamb also with TJ Travels along with Nicholas Lamb there. All part of the Lamb's Motorsports crew. The 44 here of Jordan LaFon starting 6th. And tailing the end of the field in that 226 machine. We got Carson, the Reaper Cherry. So we're going to have 7 cars for, I believe, 8 laps of Dirt Street Stock action here at Volusia. Take this. Nicholas Lamb starting on the pole with Matthew Richmond to the outside. Richmond going to give him a fight in that 93 to 74 down low with a Mark Miller there and Chummy. Ready to rip, rock, and roll. These guys going to pull up a nice tight formation. Lights are off the pace truck. Coming out of 3 and 4, we will be green flag ripping. Coming up after the Dirt Street Stocks, we got the 360 Sprint cars. So anybody out there watching, if you're wanting to get in on the 360 Sprint cars and you are in on the lead, come on in and run. It is all pointed here tonight and tomorrow night, so get in while you can. Ready to go. The pace truck is going in. The 37 machine down low of the 93. Green flag is waving here at Volusia Speedway. Nicholas Lamb taking to an early lead here at Volusia as the 93 pulls up the 2nd spot. That's Matthew Richmond. Jordan LaFon there in the 3rd spot with that 44 machine, digging down low deep in 3 and 4 to gain a spot here on the 93, taking over the 2nd position, coming up 4 spots from 6th. 93 being forced to the outside. There's Chummy, who's to the inside the 04, trying to get a run on Jordan LaFon. Not quite able to do so as he follows in suit there with him. Nicholas Lamb still in the lead here in that number 37 machine. Lap 3 of 8. We got 5 laps left here remaining in this heat number 1. Go towards the back of the pack here. We got Matthew Richmond there in the 93. Jeff Lamb right behind him in the 67 machine. He's got Grady E-Man in that 74 trying to track him down. All trying to follow the suit here. It looks like it's a game of train. Who's going to break first? Street stocks are underway. Coming up next is the 360 sprint cars. Tailing the end of night number 1 will be the legend cars. Jeff Lamb still trying to hold the spot. Going for the Reaper slides out in front of the 93 and gets in. And Richmond falling back in position. There's the 67. Takes him over. Grady E-Man here trying to hold off Carson Reaper. Jerry in that 226 machine sliding out high, coming out of 3 and 4, or 1 and 2, but coming out of the backstretch. She's going to try to dig down low into 3 and 4 to gain some time here on the 74 machine. We're going to go back in front here. Jordan LaFont as we ride on the backside bumper. Battle back here as the white flag is waving with the 0-4 of Chummy Miller and Nicholas Lamb there. 2 teammates straight from TJ Esports here. Nose to tail, Chummy in the second spot. Nicholas going to dig her up high. Chummy going to come up high and throw the block, but Nicholas going to come down low, coming out of 3 and 4. Checker flag waving. Chummy still hangs on to the second position there. Awesome racing for the second spot. Nicholas Lamb in third. Jeff Lamb pulling the fourth. And Matthew Richmond rounding out the top 5. Awesome racing out of them guys. These dirt street stocks never seem to fail to me. Always good racing out of these guys. Unless they're a little over aggressive and have a bunch of yellows. But, I mean, to each their own. Jordan LaFont going to start on the pole with Chummy Miller in second. Nicholas Lamb pulling up the third spot. Jeff Lamb pulling fourth. Matthew Richmond going to be in fifth with Grady E-Man starting in the sixth spot and tailing the end of the field. We got Carson Reaper Cherry. Looks like Chummy went to go make an adjustment or something and then end up missing the initial start here. So they're going to have to do one lap at least and see if they're going to let Chummy on out to get his lap back. I'm not sure what race control is going to do. Shout it out in the chat who you're wanting to see win this Dirt Street Stocks feature here tonight, taking the points at 200 points. Jordan LaFont, if he ends up taking the heat and feature, that's a total of 210 points on the night for the Dirt Street Stocks division. Green flag is out here. Everything we do here is open setups. Jordan LaFont going to hold them off here with his setup. Jeff Lamb, Nicholas Lamb, 67, 37, nose to tail, second, third. Lap number 1 in the books. Jordan LaFont look to run off the lead here, trying to gain as much time away from Jeff Lamb as he can. Grady E-Man coming up from the back here as he's got 3 wide sandwiches going on. E-Man to the outside. Carson Reaper Cherry down low. The 93. Matthew Richmond falling back. Contact in the back of these guys. A little bump and beat and bang and trying to get around each other to find that fast line. Back up front to Jordan LaFont, Nicholas Lamb, Jeff Lamb. Top 3 nose to tail. to try to put it underneath the 67? I don't think so. Here he goes. He is going to do it. Coming out of 3 and 4 side-by-side action at 37. Says I'm a little bit faster. Watch this, and I'll show you the line. Battle back here with Reaper and Grady. Cherry up high. Coming down low onto the 74 a little bit there, but the 74 able to hang on to that low line. Keeping up battle here with that 226. A little bit of contact there. In with the Carson Reaper there. Gonna hang on to that low line. Carson gonna fall back towards the back. Lap 7 of 30. Carson's going to try to recoup. Oh, comes across the nose, the 74 of the 226 there. Coming down into 1 and 2 onto the back stretch. Carson finding no room, no legs there. Nicholas Lamb able to hold out in front of Jeff Lamb here. Matthew Richmond in the 4th spot, trying to run away from E-Man. Jordan LaFont in the 44 machine, just not looking back. Jumps out front and says hasta luego, or whatever, however you say it. Lap 10 of 30. We are a third of the way through this race. And these street stock drivers are ripping, rocking, rolling. So we still got the Lamb brothers. Nose to tail, the 37 going to slide up, give the 67 just a little bit more room. As he gives the 67 more room, Jeff not able to get the pole, coming out of 3 and 4 there, but the 37 going down into 1 and 2, hanging on to that outside edge. Just barely out from where they see that tracks ran in a little bit there. The son's beating on the track. The brothers are battling side-by-side action. Jeff Lamb trying to pitch it to the inside of the 37, Nicholas Lamb. Almost halfway home. Nicholas Lamb going down low, but Jeff Lamb says, I'm going to see you on the outside. Not able to get enough run, though, as Nicholas Lamb came up just a little too soon right in front of the 67 there. Jeff is still going to hold on the backside of that 37 machine. He's going to try to run his brother Nick here as hard as he can. Jordan LaFont out front. Quite a bit here. Matthew Richmond back here battling with Carson Reaper Cherry here. The 226 trying to get to the inside of the 93, coming into 1 and 2 out of the backstretch. The 93 has the run into 3 and 4 as the 226 is sucking up to the tail side there, using that outside lane. Grady E-Man following in suit, finding that line, trying to wait for his moment to see if these guys make any kind of mistakes. Nose to tail, Reaper trying to go down low, 1 and 2 onto the backstretch. The 93 hanging onto that outside edge. Carson not enough there. Going onto the backstretch into the 3 and 4. Getting the run up to the tail side of that 93 machine as the 74 back there. I see he's using that real low side. I see he's probably using a lot of throttle control here. These guys still, though, nose to tail. Pitch into the inside. Carson the Reaper Cherry trying to take it over. As he does, he clears him. taking the 93 of Matthew Richmond for the 4th position. You see Jeff Lamb finally got around the 37 there, able to do it nice and cleanly as Nicholas falls back a little bit. We are 2/3 through this race. We got 10 laps left here. Remaining in this Dirt Street Stocks feature. Jordan LaFont trying to work his way around some lap traffic there of Brady E-Man. E-Man down low here at 3 and 4. LaFont out here looking like he's just having fun. Ripping these Dirt Street Stocks up here at Palooza. Side of the 93 of Matthew Richmond now, also Carson Reaper. 44 tracking these guys through, trying to work through the pack here. Jeff Lamb now coming up to some lap traffic here as well of Chubby Miller there in the 04. Chubby gonna go down low, Jeff going out high. Jeff has the spot, the 04 trying to slide up and gain some time. Got him going on. Still there with the backside bumper there of the 67 machine. 44 able to get around the 93, putting Matthew Richmond a lap down here now. 3 laps left remaining of this Dirt Street Stock feature. Just a few more laps winding down here. LaFont trying to hold off Nicholas and Jeff Lamb. Trying to prey on the backside of the 226 of Carson Reaper Cherry. Oh, and we have our first yellow. This one's going to be out on E-Man. We're going to see what happened. E-Man bringing the yellow out. The 74 machine is Jeff Lamb to the outside here. 74 going to slide up just a little bit. Jeff Lamb giving him a tap in the rear as he says, I was there, and the yellow flag goes flying out. Don't forget, guys, we got the 360 sprint cars coming up right after this feature and interview. We're going to bring Mr. Jordan LaFont up here, Jeff and Nicholas Lamb. If they end up hanging on to it, we will see the last couple laps shootout here for the green, white, checkered. Who's going to be able to take this one home? LaFont setting the pace as they head onto the backstretch. The truck getting ready to head into pit road. Who's going to take this? Jordan LaFont going to hold it. Jeff Lamb going to get the jump. Nicholas Lamb going to get the jump. Will Carson the Reaper be able to throw the slidey from the fourth spot? We will see. Jordan LaFont setting the pace. The green flag is out. Jordan LaFont heading onto the backstretch here as the brothers battle and get split up by Carson Reaper. Cherries to the outside of Nicholas Lamb at 37. 226 all over the tail side of the 67. Machine with Nicholas Lamb throws it back up there and holds on to third. Jordan LaFont still out front of this thing. Here's Jeff Lamb and Nicholas Lamb still holding on to second. White flag's out. Coming around 3 and 4 here for the checkered flag waving. Jordan LaFont taking the win here in the Dirt Street Stocks division. Jeff and Nicholas Lamb pulling up third and second. Awesome racing out of these guys. Congratulations, Jordan LaFont. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here in just a minute to have a word with Mr. LaFont. All right, so first up here in the booth, we're going to pull up Mr. Third Place, Nicholas Lamb. All right, Nick, up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yes, I do, sir.
All right, man. You had an awesome battle back there with Jeff as you guys were nose to tail, trying to slide job each other and just battle, trying to keep up with Jordan LaFont, but just didn't have enough quite for him as he just had the better setup, it looked like. Go ahead and give us the rundown of what it was like battling there with Jeff.
Oh, that was intense. Side by side. Don't know who's going to have what, but I knew if I stuck it to the outside in turn 1 and 2 and dipped it down in 3 and 4, I could have a shot to try to edge him out to the start-finish line, but he just had that extra giddy up on the outside there coming out of 4.
He did end up getting it on you and took second. You pulled up third. Is there anybody you want to thank here tonight for putting that 37 machine up here in victory lane?
I'd like to thank everybody at Lamb's Motorsports, TJ Travels, Chummy Motorsports, Dirtdogs International here, everybody here, and everybody on iRacing. This is a great show here.
And I want to take that back, not victory lane, podium, on the podium. But thanks again here, Nick, pulling up third, and we hope to see you again for the 360s.
Oh, I'll be there.
All righty, now we're going to pull up second place, Mr. Jeff Lamb here, as we have Jeff Lamb finishing in the second spot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeff, up in the booth, you got a copy?
Sure do.
All right, man. Battling with Nick. Go ahead and give us the rundown of what that was like, as I see that neither of you guys quite had enough there for Mr. Jordan LaFont.
Oh, yeah, he was out. He was gone. He definitely had a fast setup tonight. Yeah, I had a battle with my brother tonight. It was kind of fun. Just didn't have enough for Jordan. Jordan was gone.
Yeah, and you guys were just nose to tail, slide job after slide job, you know, crossover after crossover. For a while there, you did get stuck behind the 37 for a little while, but eventually you just found your legs as he kind of fell off, and you just took off away from him a little bit. Is there anybody you want to thank here tonight, though, for putting that 67 machine on the podium?
First of all, Dirtdogs Internationals, Chummy Motorsports, and Lamb's Motorsports. and Lamb's custom decals.
All righty, Jeff. Congratulations, pulling up second on the podium, and we hope to see you again for the 360 sprints.
Me too.
All right, we're going to pull up tonight's winner here, Mr. Jordan LaFon. What's up, Jordan LaFon? You got me up here tonight, man.
What's crack-a-lackin', brother?
What's up, man? You had an awesome run. You just didn't look back from start to finish, even with that last caution there for that green-white checker. Go ahead and give us the rundown of what it was like battling through all that lap traffic and stuff here at Volusia.
Man, it was fun, honestly. Luckily enough, this car was a rocket from start to finish. You know, I thought about helping everybody else out right before the feature, and then I kind of got selfish. I was like, nah, I'm trying to win this thing. So I didn't end up sharing the setup with everybody. But, man, that was fun.
Hey, man, that's part of the show. Sometimes you help them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you give them secrets, and sometimes you just won't, man. Is there anybody you want to thank here tonight for putting that thing on the podium? Or on the victory lane?
Yeah, Team No Love as always. Nature's Bio Edition. If you guys can go check them out on Facebook, give them a like and a follow for me. That's my mom and dad's, their little, I'll call it a side hustle. It's vitamins and supplements and everything. My mom and dad started their own little thing, and I picked them up as a sponsor on a race car, trying to put their name out there. So if you guys can give them a like and a follow, that'd be cool. I'd appreciate that. NH Lens, Anthem Graphics, Lawn Crafters Lawn Care, and Dirtdogs International. You guys are fucking awesome, man.
Well, we appreciate all the love that we get from you guys, man. Congratulations here again, Mr. Jordan LaFon, taking tonight's Dirt Street Stock win.
Right on, brother. I appreciate you, man.
All righty. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get ready to head into the 360 sprints. So do not go anywhere. We will be right back here in just a minute.
Can you see by the
Anthony Carson, come in here, don't even say hi to half these guys. What the? I'm just trying to focus here. Well, God damn it, at least say hi to these guys. I mean, we be on the card for a long way. I mean, just bring it up, share it out, and be kind about it. This red and black lightning is gonna be all over your ass, man, I'll tell you what. gentlemen, give an invite to your buddies, give an invite to your friends. Bring them on in. Let's throw some laps down. Let's show them the sin.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Dirt Dog International Racing Network. As always, I am your host, Jimmy Bobby Ganoush, ready to bring you some more racing. The 360 sprint cars here at Volusia, ready to rip, rock, and roll. First, we are definitely going to have to head on over and check out the Lambs Motorsports weather report of tonight's 360 sprints. Oh, it looks like it's going to be 83? Is that 83? Am I wrong? Am I blind? Is that 73? It's hard to tell. 52%, partly cloudy. It looks like 73. 3 miles an hour wind. We're here at Volusia for the 360 sprint cars. And we're at Volusia. Like I said, for the 4th time. It's a little under a half mile. Don't forget to head on over to our website at the Dirt Dog International Racing DirtDogInternational.com. Excuse me, I almost said RacingNetwork.com. To check out our merch, hit our shop up, and go ahead and check out our website in general. We got lots of cool stuff. Keep up with your favorite drivers and all that stuff. See where you're at in points. And, yeah. But with that being said, these 360 guys, are ready to rip, rock, and roll here at Volusia, ready to do this thing here and now. Sean Stevens having the fastest time in practice. No surprise there. Grady E-Man pulling up second with Nicholas Lamb rounding out third. So those are the top 3 fastest. As we get ready to head into the heat for the 360 sprints. Nicholas Lamb going to be the lucky dog here as he draws the lucky number 1 and starts the pole. Grady going to be in the outside. E-Man. And that number 4 machine. There's Nicholas there in that 37. Here's Grady E-Man. We'll see if Chummy Miller ends up gridding up. It doesn't look like he's gonna. We got the 0X of Aaron, the B-Main Warrior Gregory. Here in 4th. Starting in the 5th position, we got the number 90. Not repping his paint scheme tonight because he's getting some paint done. The Ice Cream Man, Anthony Karff, starting 5th. The 67 machine, Jeff Lamb, starting in the 6th position. Starting towards the tail end of the field, the number 26 with YOB Racing, Sean Stevens. Ooh, there's the 04 of Chummy Miller there. We see Chummy pop into the track. And it doesn't look like Carson the Reaper Cherry's going to run as he made his return for the Dirt Street Stocks, but not going to run these 360 sprints. Very unfortunate because I was kind of looking forward to see how he was going to do. But with that being said, we are ready to rip, rock, and roll, people. I don't know about you, but I know my mom, my dad, my grandma, my dog, we're ready to go 360 sprint car racing. 10 laps at Volusia for 7 cars. Coming up after this 360 sprint cars here, we will have the legend cars. So anybody wanting to run the Legends, I see Kenny Harris out there in the chat. He's one of the Legend runners usually. Want to get in on the Legends, man? It's under the league sessions tonight. All the racing's under the league sessions tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow, the 358 modifieds, the super lates, and the super challengers. I cannot wait for tomorrow. Here we go. Nicholas Lamb to the inside of Grady man. As the pace truck pulls off, the green flag comes out. Nicholas Lamb with the jump on E-Man. E-Man coming around the outside, finally. Keep the green flag out. Nicholas Lamb coming from Chummy. It looked like they're not sure exactly what happened. Chummy over on his side. Very unfortunate there. It doesn't look like they're going to throw it out. So Chummy going to take it to the head. Man. Chummy just cannot get a break sometimes, let me tell you what. Aaron Gregory coming around the outside, battling side by side with Grady E-Man. Here comes from the back, Sean Siemens from 7th to 4th, or 3rd, excuse me. Able to get around Nicholas Lamb. Now trying to go to the inside and get to the inside of Grady E-Man. Oh, as he does, he takes him over that 26 machine looking to track down the 0X. Aaron Gregory trying to hang on to that outside edge, but Sean Stevens going down low saying, I'm going to take that thing from you, boy. Coming on up to the outside, onto the backstretch, into 3 of 4. The 26, Sean Stevens on the tail side of the 0X, up Aaron Gregory. Waiting for a mistake. Machine forcing the 0X to the inside, but Aaron Gregory able to work with it and hold him off as he sees what Sean Stevens is trying to do. Stevens trying to pitch to the inside. Gregory hanging on to it. Sean Stevens going to the inside, 1 and 2. Onto the backstretch. Gregory has the pull on a 2. Still in the lead. Aaron Gregory to the inside. 26 is Sean Stevens. That's 26 is not. Man, getting tongue-tied here. These guys are battling side by side, slide job after slide job here. Sean trying to poke his nose to the inside. White flag out here for this 360 sprint car. Sean Stevens finds his legs around Aaron Gregory and just walks it for the last lap as the checkered flag waves. Grady E-Man pulling up the 2nd spot. Jeff Lamb in the 67 pulling up 3rd. Awesome racing here out of this heat for the 360 sprint cars, man. I can't wait till the Legends after seeing that one. The Legends, that's got to be a good one too, right? Now we grid up for the feature. Sean Stevens going to take the lead here on the poles. Grady E-Man going to start in the 2nd position. Jeff Lamb in 3rd. Aaron Gregory in 4th. 5th going to be the Ice Cream Man of Anthony Carf. 6th is Nicholas Lamb. 7th, Chummy Miller. Tailing the end of the field is supposed to be Carson the Reaper Jerry, but we will see. Seven cars for 35 laps. Hopefully back there, the 04, Chummy Miller, be able to get a better jump on these guys this time and be able to hold on to it. He wasn't so fortunate there in the heat there, so we'll see what happens here for the feature. Sean Stevens to the inside of Grady E-Man, 80. I called him 80 Green Man. That 3 wide salute up front with Aaron Gregory, Grady E-Man, and Sean Stevens. Guys are doing it all on their own. Looks like they're horsing around, but we're ready to go. Green flag is out as Sean Stevens gets the jump on Grady. Man, here's Aaron Gregory in that third spot with the 0X machine. 35 laps, Fallujah here in the 360 sprint cars. That yellow flag strikes the speedway. This one's going to be for Chubby Miller. This is not that Lucky Watts coming up to the outside of 3 and 4. He's got 226 behind him. I believe that was the 226. Some connections in the Nicholas Lamb and the Busch car there, bringing the yellow flag out. Double file for these 360s. One more shot to give these guys a clean green run to the end. 35 laps. We're looking at 32 left to go. The pace truck heads in. And Sean Stevens gets the jump on these guys. Trying to hold off Grady. Grady trying to work that backside of that 26 machine. The 4 hanging on to the outside edge. 0X using that mid to low line there back behind him. He's got the 67 of Jeff Lamb trying to poke to the backside. These 360 sprint car drivers are just working the track in lovely here. Sean Stevens has Grady still to the tail side here with a lead man. Not going to let him have it. They're going to get ready to pull him up. To the outside he does. Sean Stevens. Still in front of the 26 machine. Lap 13 of 35. We're almost halfway home. Riding on board here with Sean Stevens as he gets ready to put Jeff Lamb in the 67 machine a lap down if he's able to before maybe a yellow comes out or something. We will see what happens. Maybe just be able to cleanly get him. He tries to poke to the inside here. Heading to the backstretch. 3 and 4. The 26 going down low. Jeff Lamb just giving it up to him. Lap 18 of 35. Made it 19 as they cross the line. E-Man, Gregory, Jeff Lamb. The last one's on the lead lap. I don't think Jeff, maybe that was Nick that just got lapped. E-Man trying to throw the slide job. Sean Stevens gets some connection there too. Yellow flag strike in the speedway. Sean Stevens trying to hold that outside there onto the front stretch, going down into 1 and 2. Grady trying to throw the slide job, not clear though. As Sean Stevens gets drilled into, we will rewind it and try to watch that back in slow-mo again there. Slide job from the number 4. Let's go ride on board with the number 4. Trying to go down low. As we ride right on board into his cockpit, trying to hang on to her, just didn't realize that Sean was right there. Come on up into him, and that's all she wrote. Aaron Gregory now in the lead, Jeff Lamb in second, Sean Stevens in third. Looks like Grady ended up calling her quits maybe, or maybe he's just in the pits getting fixed up. Looks like he's getting fixed up there. 15 laps left remaining of this 360 sprint car feature. Green flag start there. Sean Stevens applying the pressure to the 0X of Aaron Gregory. Winding the laps out. Gregory trying to hold off Sean Stevens here. Stevens going for the slide job. For some reason, it's telling me that Sean is a lap down, battling here with Aaron Gregory, but he shouldn't be. But we are still running. Aaron Gregory, Jeff Lamb, Sean Stevens, the last 3 on the lead lap. Gregory led the 26 machine on by, and now Sean is praying for caution. At 27:35. Sean Stevens is just putting the hammer down, not looking back, ready to rock and roll, pulling away from the 0X of Aaron Gregory. See here, Grady trying to get over the 67 machine, not able to do so. Looks like he's gonna head into pit lane there. Not the night he wanted to see there out of E-Man, but we're still going. Aaron Gregory in the lead here, 34 of 35. Coming around for the white flag waving. Sean Stevens tried his best to run away from Aaron Gregory. Not able to do so. White flag waving for Sean as the checkered flag comes around waving for Aaron Gregory. Awesome racing out of the 360 Sprint Cars division. Don't go anywhere as we get ready to pull these guys up for a quick little chat. All right, so we get to talk to Mr. Nicholas Lamb here again as he pulls up the third spot for the 360 sprints. All right, Nick, up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
All right, man. That 37 machine was hanging on to that third spot. I'm not too sure what was going on there with that caution lap around 20. Sean Stevens went a lap down or something, and I don't think that was supposed to happen. I believe he was the initial caution reason. But nonetheless, though, you hold on to third. Brought her up into the podium. Go ahead and give us the rundown of what it was like for you there in that 360 sprint tonight.
Oh, the track was quite fast, really. You could really put it anywhere, but Sean really had the class of the field there for sure. And Aaron just took it out of the blue. He had a little help from Lamb's Motorsports, but that's pretty much about it.
Well, I tell you, you and Jeff do an awesome job out there representing for Lamb's Motorsports and Dirtdogs and Chummy Motorsports as well. We wouldn't have it any other way without you guys. Is there anybody you want to thank here tonight for putting that 37 machine on the podium?
Oh, TJ Travels, Lamb's Motorsports, Chummy Motorsports, people here at Dirtdogs, and that's pretty much about it.
All right, man. Congratulations again, Nicholas Lamb, pulling up the third spot here for tonight's 360 sprints. Hopefully we see you for the Legends.
Hopefully.
All right, now we're going to pull up second place, Mr. Sean Stevens. All right. Sean, up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
How you going, mate?
Yeah, there you are. Hey, so that 26 machine was a Rocky. You had the car for sure tonight. That caution came out after you and Grady got into each other there, and I'm not sure exactly what happened. It threw you back a lap and of some sort. I don't know. But
Yeah.
you worked your way around Aaron Gregory, and you were trying to get away from him so you could try to catch him again, but just didn't have enough, man. Go ahead and give us the rundown of what it was like in that 26 machine as that thing was a rocket.
Yeah, the car was perfectly set up tonight, with a massive shout out to Speed Shop 51 there. The car was on point, felt nice. I feel like Grady, I think it was, he pulled a slider on me, smashed me high into the fence, and that just dropped me back a lap. I did everything I could to try and make ground and try and hit that low side as best I can and try and catch up as much as I could, but nah, I was hoping for another caution towards the end, but it just didn't happen. So well done to all the other guys, Chummy and Aaron. Awesome racing, and let's get on board and get back here next week for a better hit out.
And that it was awesome racing. Always a pleasure to watch you come out here and run with us here in that YOB machine, man. Is there anybody you want to thank for putting that thing in the second spot on the podium tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give a massive shout out to Catalysm Computers in Melbourne, Australia. Give a massive shout out to CD Cinematography, everyone at YOB Racing, CNC Race Designs, and everything you do here, mate, at the broadcast. It's awesome. Get around these guys. It's a good league, and we'll see you back here next week.
Awesome, man. Congratulations, Sean Stevens. And hopefully we see you again up in the podium. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to see you again up in the podium next week.
Thanks, mate.
All righty. Now we're going to pull up tonight's feature winner, Mr. Aaron Gregory. All right, Aaron, man, up in the booth. Can you hear me?
Yeah, pretty well.
Awesome, man. That thing was out there ripping. You quite didn't have the setup that Sean Stevens did, as he was able to just put it down and just not look back. But you were able to bring home the checker tonight, as after all that mischief went on, the couple cautions. Go ahead and give us the rundown of what it was like for you in that 0X.
I mean, first few laps were all right. In the heat race, I really thought, I might actually do something with this, and ran out of fuel. But other than that, it was really fun. I really enjoyed racing Sean. He's a clean guy to run, and we were throwing sliders on each other there for a while, and I don't know what happened after that dirty slider that got thrown on him, but he apparently got put a lap down. I had no clue that I won until somebody told me, so. It was kind of a late reaction, but I still got the celebration.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure Grady didn't mean that intentionally. He just had
I'm sure that he didn't. Grady's a good driver as well.
Right. He thought he was going to be clear and just wasn't clear there. But
yeah.
Is there anybody you want to thank here tonight for putting that 0X machine up here on the podium in Victory Lane?
EVL, EVG, White Knuckle Setup Shop, AC Custom Graphics, Just So Fabulous Boutique on Facebook, Everlast Speed Team, and that's it.
All right, man. Congratulations on your 360 Sprint Cars win, and hopefully we will see you for the Legends.
Hopefully.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far, because we are going to get ready for the Legend Cars coming up next. All right, just a few minutes left for these legend car drivers to wind out the practice time as we get ready to head on into the Lambs Motorsports weather report of tonight's legend cars. Looks like it's still gonna say 360. Whatever. It's looks like 68 degrees out with 83% humidity, partly cloudy, 5 miles an hour wind. Oh, we are doing it here at Volusia, the little under a half mile. That is the clay oval. Dirt oval. Volusia. So we're going to head into tonight's Legend Car Heat as we pull up tonight's random grid for the starting. Starting here on the pole, looks like it says Dustin Lamb, but I'm not sure if he's going to actually grid. So we got the 43 of Grady E-Man to the outside of Trent, the Wheelman Beeson. Nicholas Lamb in the 37 machine. Chummy Miller in the 04, who hasn't gridded yet, and then Jeff Lamb in the Star 67, tailing him as well. There might only be 4 cars here for, I believe, 8 laps. For the heat of the Legend cars, and I believe it'll be a 20-lap feature, 25-lap feature. Trent the Wheelman Beeson, Grady E-Man. Waiting for that truck to come off as the green flag goes flying out. pretty good job of holding each other off. Trent, the wheelman, beats him in that 98 machine. Black and pink out front. With the gray and red 43 machine, Grady E-Man holding on to the second spot, but here comes around the third position, the 37 of Nicholas Lammer on the outside. Coming around 3 and 4, Nicholas Lamb has the run around the outside of Grady E-Man in that 43 machine. Dustin Lamb making his way out onto the track. I believe Chummy Miller as well. No, not Chummy, just Dustin making his way out here onto the track. Machine trying to track down that black and pink. Trent Beeson riding on board here on the inside car cam. Nicholas Lamb using that mid to high line, just trying to do anything he can to catch the backside of the 98. Laps left here remaining of this heat for the legend cars. Back here we got the Flash machine trying to work his way around the 43. That's Jeff Lamb in that Star 67 Flash car. Grady E-Man to the inside. Jeff getting pushed way to the outside, not slowing. The 43 was down low. White flag is out waving here for Trent Beeson and Nicholas Lamb. Trent Beeson coming around 3 and 4 for the checkered flag, waving. Nicholas Lamb hanging on the second. Grady E-Man in the third. Jeff Lamb pulling up the fourth spot. Awesome racing out of these legend car drivers. I was hoping that we would get a little bit more interest into this class, but I'm not exactly sure what will happen with the legends. Depends on whether or not these boys want them to go or stay. It will leave more room for other classes, if not. But here we go. Trent Beeson starting on the pole here. We're just going to do it without the grid up there, the 98 machine right there. Who's outside the 37 machine, Nicholas Lamb. 43 of Grady E-Man to the inside of the 67, Jeff Lamb. And tail at the end of the field in that number 10 machine, Dustin Lamb. Jeff Lamb, it looked like we're giving it back. Cars headed to 3 and 4. The lights are off the pace truck. Get ready to go. Green flag ripping. Trent Beeson, Nicholas Lamb, green flag is out. So far, so good on the start here. Nicholas Lamb to the outside of the 43. The 98, Trent Beeson trying to hold off these two. Grady and Nicholas battling for second. That 43 machine still trying to work his way and hang on to the inside of the 37. Laps. We got 20 laps left remaining here. 5 laps down. Nicholas in the second spot. Trent the wheelman beats him out front. That 98 car. And the 43 of Grady. Nicholas Lamb getting into the wall, spinning around. Grady E-Man taking the second spot there, following behind Trent, the wheelman Beeson. Jeff Lamb now moving up into third. There's 67 Flash Machine. Trent not looking back for even a second. Wheelman doing his thing here on that outside edge. Still going. We are 15 laps here. They come around the back, stretching into 3 and 4 to the front stretch. We'll have 15 laps remaining. Halfway down, halfway home, ready to see who takes the legend cars. Trent, the wheelman, beats him. Still out front here, putting lap 12 down in the books. So Grady's about almost a straightaway and a half away from trying to beat him here. Good job of hanging on to the second spot, though. The 43 machine, the 67. It looks like he's got Nicholas Lamb knocking on the back door here. Lap 17 of 25 as Trent crosses the line. Five laps remaining here of this feature race for the Legend Cars. 5 laps remaining. Can Trent, the wheelman, beat him? Hold these guys off for 5 more laps. I believe he can. We will see, though, as these laps just keep winding down. Grady Eman, the 43, still in the second spot. The 67 of Jeff Lamb in third. Nicholas Lamb going to try to hold off Trent Beason just a few more laps here as we see the 98 machine knocked on the back door of the 37. Not sure what happened to E-Man there, but it looks like Jeff Lamb getting the second spot. White flag is out waving for Trent Beason as he comes down the front stretch into 1 and 2, digging down low. Nicholas Lamb to the outside in that 37 machine. Trent trying to gain as much ground as he can on that 37. If he can put him a lap down, he's going to try. Trent coming around 3 and 4 for the checker flag waving. Awesome racing out of these Legend cars. I wish I could have been out there myself because I know I can drive these things a little bit myself. So Jeff Lamb on the second spot there in that 67 machine. And Grady Eman in that 43, who I believe he just misjudged there or something happened. I'm not exactly sure what went on, but we're going to try to pull these guys up for a quick interview real quick, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, so the first one we're going to pull up tonight is going to be Grady Eman. I believe that's this guy here in the Discord. Let's see real quick. All right, so Grady, man, in that 43 machine, I don't know what was going on there with them last few laps winding down, but Jeff Lamb was holding on to the third spot. You were in second. Just a premature slow up, I guess. And then you realized that, hey, there was still another lap or two left. Go ahead and give us the rundown what was going on through your mind as, all that stuff was going
on. Nothing much. I guess it was just a missed call on my part. Just haven't ran these cars much here. That's pretty much all that there is to it. Yeah.
Well, for not running these cars a whole lot, you did great there in that 43 machine. Do you usually run the Legends in general, though?
Nah, I sleep on these cars a lot. They're fun to do every once in a while, but yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations holding on to the third spot there, pulling it up here onto the podium. Is there anybody you want to thank here tonight for putting that 43 up on the podium here tonight?
Nope. Actually, I do thank Dirtdogs International for holding these sessions. They're a bunch of fun.
Congratulations there again here, Grady, and we hope to talk to you again and up in the booth someday.
Yep, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to try to pull up the second place finisher, Mr. Jeff Lamb. All right, Orange Bomber. I know you got me. You can hear me. That 67 machine was working that third position. E-Man ended up giving it up just at the wrong second there as he just had a premature slow up, I guess. And then you ended up taking second. Go ahead and give us the rundown of what was going on in them last few laps as you were able to hold on to the second spot.
Well, I changed my setup at the last moment. It was a little too loose for my likings, but I ended up being coming out all right, I guess.
That it did. You held on to second with that 67 machine. Is there anybody you want to thank for putting that thing up here on the podium tonight?
As always, Dirtdogs and Nationals, Chummy Motorsports, Lamb's Motorsports, and Lamb's Decals.
All righty, Jeff, you have a good night, and congratulations on pulling up a second place here in the Legend cars, and hopefully we see you tomorrow for either them supers or something. We want to see you up here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to pull up tonight's feature winner for the Legend cars, Mr. Trent, the Wheelman Beeson. All right, Trent, no need to really even say much. We saw the whole thing go down. You led every single lap with that 98 machine, but we do have to hear from your side. Go ahead and give us the rundown of them last few laps of what was going on in that 98 car.
Hello? Man, I don't even know what to say. It was like living a dream, man. I always wanted to talk to you guys in the broadcast booth. Really never got the chance to, but now I'm here. It's been a long year with you guys. I've had my troubles, but I'm just glad to finally get that first win out of here.
Well, you did great here tonight, man. Pulling up the victory in the Legend cars. We have had some troubles ourselves with being able to broadcast to Facebook and all that stuff, but we got it all squared out. We're ready to rip, rock, and roll and finish the season out. Is there anybody you want to thank here tonight for putting that 98 machine up here in Victory Lane?
I want to thank my one buddy, Ryan Heckman. He was the one that really helped me out with this whole Legend stuff. I had no clue what I was doing. He taught me the ropes of it and gave me a fast race car tonight. And I also want to thank my girlfriend for letting me be up this late.
All righty, man. Well, we want to say thank you for coming and running with us, and congratulations, Mr. Trent Beeson. And we hope to see you again, maybe for tomorrow's racing.
Yeah, I plan on racing the 358s tomorrow and the super late models. So you will see me tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be talking to you because we got a lot of tough hitters, but
All right, man. Congratulations again. Trent Beeson with the Legend Cars win here tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude the Dirt Dog International broadcast. Night number 1 for Volusia. Do me a favor, as always. Like our stuff. Share it. Comment. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Every social media platform that you can see the Dirt Dog International. Follow us. And as always, don't do anything I wouldn't do unless you name it after me.
Howling.